Did y'all know Nancy Pelosi endorsed AOC? Or excuse me, reverse. You know Pelosi endorsed AOC? There you go. Yeah, I said that right. Yeah, the first time I said it right. Pelosi endorsed AOC. I got confused because I wanted to say AOC endorsed Pelosi because basically she has by not endorsing Shahid, even though, you know, Pelosi is the corporate Democrat that, you know, the Justice Democrats supposedly picked up AOC to combat every step of the way. Remember that? Remember how y'all were like, Niko, why are you being so hard on AOC? I mean, we know she literally has introduced 2 resolutions, one complete and total trash resolution that it wasn't never going to do anything, and 2, you don't even know what the second resolution was, do you? Nope, you don't. I know she literally hasn't done anything to earn this type of loyalty and respect, and she's done a lot of suspect stuff and thrown a lot of her allies under the bus along the way, and supported a lot of neoliberals over the last couple of years. But Niko, you're being way too hard on AOC. We just need to give her a chance. And as we're capping off her first term, she is endorsed by the corporate leader of the Democrats. But I'm sure that's just because of all of her progressive fighting in Congress. Because you know Nancy Pelosi called herself progressive too. And whoever called themselves a progressive, we're not supposed to look at the facts. We're supposed to just believe them, take them at the word. Nancy Pelosi doesn't endorse progressives. And progressives, at least the ones that called themselves just Democrats once upon a time, they don't accept endorsements from people like Nancy Pelosi. But more specifically, they fight with the people who are trying to oust people like Nancy Pelosi. And I'm not even a big fan of Shahid because his character is a little bit inconsistent about when it comes to how he, you know, how he moves at times. He was very, very like pro-Warren, and even though he has great policies, he was super anti-Tulsi, which seemed to be for a personal reason. But like, you can't be pro-Warren, anti-Tulsi, then pro-Bernie, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that doesn't, but compared to Nancy Pelosi, Shahid is a damn angel compared to Nancy Pelosi. And we were wondering, I wasn't wondering, I knew this was coming actually, but people were wondering, well, I understand. Why hasn't AOC endorsed Shahid against Nancy Pelosi? That doesn't make any sense. Why hasn't Ro Khanna endorsed Shahid against Nancy Pelosi? Why hasn't Bernie Sanders endorsed Shahid against Nancy Pelosi? I mean, as complimentary as all 3 of them have been when it comes to Nancy Pelosi, I don't understand why y'all saw any other outcome. It's sad, but it didn't take, like, it wasn't rocket science for me to figure out what was happening to AOC. But people were so biased about their love for Bernie that anytime somebody like a Ro Khanna or AOC would come in and even Warren to a degree, say something nice about Bernie Sanders, give some fake endorsement that's completely based on whatever they could gain from that endorsement, y'all swear to God, these people are allies. And I'm like, okay, point to policies. I don't define my allies just by them saying a few nice words about somebody else I consider an ally. I define my allies by action. And since AOC has gotten into Congress, what action has she taken? What ideological consistency has she shown? None. I told you, the moment that we found those tweets where she was kissing Tulsi Gabbard's ass and then absolutely refused to work with her on climate change, which is supposed to be AOC's wheelhouse, and it is absolutely Tulsi's, I mean, which is crazy to say, but that's like her best bill is her off act. is literally endorsed by 400 climate environmental organizations, and you were like, nah, I'm not gonna work with you on that, even though I said I was going to. And oh, by the way, I'm going to ignore you and not work with you on any legislation, even the ones to end war in Syria and stop arming terrorists, and the one where Tulsi introduced legislation to hold the president accountable for things that he was doing in places like Iran, Syria, etc., etc. Remember, because you were so against the AOC, and then Tulsi introduced the bills to fight that shit, and you were like, nah, I'm good. How anyone could not see this coming means that, oh yeah, you were biased. You were actually the sycophant. Even AOC's endorsement of Bernie was suspect. And because people were so blinded by the feel-good narratives that were being put out there by PR, they weren't seeing it. I'm like, y'all are aware that she just spent 10 months inexplicably propping up Warren, and then she gets to come out after Bernie gets a damn stent in his heart. Like, it was nothing. The surgery was nothing. It was easy. It was not an invasive surgery. But guess what? That story got turned around and, oh my God, AOC endorsed Bernie at his lowest moment. Well, why the hell didn't she endorse him in the beginning, where she could have killed Elizabeth Warren's momentum? Oh, that's right, because she was too busy doing videos with Elizabeth Warren. You know, the woman who just stabbed the entire progressive movement in the back in 2016? And did it again and again and again, all the way through 2020. That's what AOC was busy doing for 10 months. She capitalized on an opportunity that y'all gave her. And she capitalized on a narrative that y'all became fixated on. And it was a false narrative to begin with. Anyone that was actually being objective could see she was taking advantage of y'all's sympathy for Bernie and y'all's infatuation with Bernie. She showed us who she was over a year ago. And y'all kept telling, give her a chance, give her a chance, give her a chance. Bruh, her term is about to be over. How many more chances how many are we giving her? November's gonna come. Well, she's only been in Congress for one term. Then she's gonna get elected to the Senate. Well, she's only just gotten the Senate. Let's just give her a chance. I don't mind mistakes. What I don't like, and what I will not tolerate, is calculated betrayal and disloyalty and inconsistency. And that's all AOC has been for the last year and a half. I mean, the woman had the nerve to get on NPR and say, well, you know, Tara Reid didn't say that she wasn't voting for Biden. What? Yeah. See, AOC was a good little Democrat, endorsed Joe Biden, didn't endorse Shahid Buttar, didn't endorse Cori Bush, made sure she distanced herself away from Tim Canova when he was running, didn't endorse Jen Perlman against Debbie Wasserman Schultz. And she got rewarded with an endorsement, which, by the way, she didn't really need. But what that endorsement from Nancy Pelosi does is signals the elite, the Democratic elite in NYC, to stay out of that election so that AOC can win. All I'm saying is the writing has been on the wall. Just some of y'all were refusing to read it. And now you can't deflect the Tulsi, can you? You can't deflect over and over and over. You can't blame somebody else. You can't do it. And if maybe y'all could have probably saved AOC if y'all are willing to hold her accountable, but you were never willing to hold her accountable. And unfortunately, Even Bernie in his behavior has shown if you are too scared to hold your leaders accountable, to hold your quote unquote heroes accountable, this is inevitable. This behavior is inevitable. The capitulation is inevitable. Y'all let her get away with problematic statement after problematic stance after problematic policies after, like, literally, bro, the Tara Reid thing should have been it. This is the moment if AOC, she didn't sign any contract. At least Bernie and Tulsi and Yang and Marianne Williamson signed contracts. She didn't sign a contract. You just endorsed Biden for your own personal agenda. There was nothing, but that's because she's never been a revolutionary. But hey, she's made a lot of money off of y'all though. Yo, you know how much she raised? I think she's raised the most out of any congressional candidate for her race so far. I told her on her post, because she sponsored a post and somehow it reached me on Facebook. I said, I will donate to your campaign as many dollars as bills you have produced. I mean, I really didn't donate, but still a funny joke. I said, that's $2. It's $2. $2. Bro, you know how many bills, if you combine all her damn tweets, you know how many bills she could have? That if you could put something together as big as a goddamn Patriot Act, if you combine all the tweets that she spent all her time putting out with no action. But y'all are giving her millions of dollars to run again for what? But hey, y'all about to get y'all's money worth, because y'all know Nancy Pelosi, she only endorses the best. Right. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning into this live stream segment of Mikasa Sukasa. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share it. Make sure you follow us on Rockfin as well, ROKFIN.com/Niko. Niko, not Nico. I'm looking at you people, you C's. If you like that segment of Mikasa Sukasa, don't forget to like the video and smash that subscribe button. Want access to members only live streams, behind the scenes footage, and other premium content? Well, you can endorse us on Rockfin Premium, become a patron through Patreon, or you can sign up for the MCSC Premium membership through YouTube. All the links are in the description below. But hey, more than anything else, always remember,
find your balance.
Find your balance.
Find your balance.
Find your balance. Find your balance.
Find your balance. Find your balance.
Always remember, more than anything else, find your balance.
peace.